Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Fire Emblem Engage.
Decided to stop by, huh?
In the last episode, we did the Divine Paralogue and got Emblem Tiki, and in this episode, I think I'm going to do another one. I'm not going to go through and do all of them. There's, I think, there's a good couple more. There's like 6 more to do. We'll kind of spread those out periodically, but we're getting ready to reach a part of the game where we're going to be losing some of our emblems, and I would rather be somewhat prepared with at least like 1 or 2 more. So I think we'll do 1 more before this next chapter. We'll do the chapter, and I think we'll do 2 more, and then the next chapter, and then we should be pretty good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do a meal with Yunaka and Citrine. I'm really interested in seeing how that conversation pairs out now that we know Yunaka is a former assassin. And I'm a little worried because every playthrough I've had when Alfred cooks doesn't always turn out well, so.
Might as well make this part of my training routine.
And that could be why.
I think it's going well.
Please let it be.
Whoa, look how good it turned out.
Yes.
Well,
I'm hungry, so I thought I'd lurk and wait for food. What have you been up to, Citrine?
that's right.
I was picking out new spell books to use in my training. I couldn't decide, so I bought them all. When they have conversations like that, it's a good one. It's an A rank, baby! All units gain strength, speed, defense, and mag, and a fear and ease. Strength, speed, defense, mag, and res. Alright.
Something to snack on between sessions.
Alfred, you came through. You made me a liar. You actually cooked something good, and it's an A rank meal. Alright. Before we head out, I know we ended off the last session with a bunch of supports. We have a bunch more. I did a lot of work in between sessions. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and travel up to our room, view some supports, take a nap, see who wakes us up, and then we will do the Divine Paralogue. Fishing! I'll show off fishing in the next episode, because we got a lot we gotta do. So, here, this is all the people we gotta support with. You know I like to do a layer last, so we have Fram and Diamant reaching their sea.
Who's winning the staring contest? You or that history book?
Prince Diamant! Sorry, I didn't notice you come in.
No need to apologize, Fram. What's got you so frustrated? Anything I can help with?
I messed up some of my steward duties again, so Vander gave me an ongoing study duty. He was all, "You never take your role seriously, and the least you can do is educate yourself."
Ah, so Vander gave you that book. Doesn't look like you're enjoying it very much.
History is so boring. It's just wars, border disputes, wars, trade stuff, more wars. Why does everyone have to fight all the time? Why can't everyone just relax and be friends?
History does tend to be a chronicle of warfare. That's been true since the first Fell Dragon War. It's not all battles and bloodshed, though. For instance, my ancestors were able to found Brodia thanks to Lumera's protection, not open warfare. You really do learn a lot by studying history. Vander has the right idea.
If you say so.
Just keep reading. It's not all dates and trivia, I promise. These are stories about people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't even made it very far. It's kind of draining.
Ah, right. Must be hard to read about past wars in the middle of a new one. But don't worry, you have my vow as the Crown Prince of Brodia that when I'm king, there will be peace.
Wow. Really, really? A vow from the Crown Prince of Brodia is good enough for me.
I mean it. Rest easy, okay?
I will. But only after I've read some more of this not-so-boring book.
I'm with Fram, though. I was never a history buff. I know a lot of people who were, and just wasn't me. We've got Alfred and Saline to their B support. Let's see how much more of a barbarian she thinks he is.
Do you know what you are, Alfred? A barbarian in princess clothing.
Huh, what a nice thing to say. Thanks, Saline.
How did that strike you as a compliment?
You meant that I've got muscles all over like a barbarian, right? That's real praise, even if you're just saying it because I'm your brother.
That is not at all how I meant it.
Hey, it's okay, Saline. If that wasn't the idea, then what did you mean by it?
Your first impulse on hearing we were low on water was to dig a well.
Oh, right. Some mix-up, huh? Boy, was my face red.
Would that it were the only example. What about the time you heard some soldiers wishing they could cleanse themselves? You immediately leapt to dig them a hot spring.
Oh, do we not like hot springs?
That isn't my point. Why is your first instinct always to go digging?
'Cause it's good training.
Save your breath. It's instincts like that that mark you as barbaric. Which would be fine for most men, but you are a prince. Try to act the part.
All right, Saline, I get your point. From now on, I'm gonna train even harder. No more skip days. Pretty soon, I'll be so beefy that everyone can tell right off what a barbarian I am. No more confusion.
Ugh. Once again, you have completely missed the point.
Oh, Saline just gave Alfred the scolding of the century in that one. And I love it. Alfred's just like, well, I'm going to become even more barbaric. It's a typical brother-sister fight. Wait, was that it? Oh, wow. There weren't as many supports as I thought. All right, we'll do Alira and Citrine first, because, again, she's not going to be on my team. But because of that, you know, food thing, we have one. And then we'll wrap up with Diamant and then get someone to wake us up.
Excuse me, Divine One. I wanted to thank you for aiding me in battle the other day. If it's not inappropriate, I would like to find a gift for you to fully express my gratitude.
A gift? That isn't necessary, Citrine. I only did what anyone would have done.
Oh, Divine One, you're too modest. Ah, a gift idea's just come to me. An acquaintance of the Brodian royal family is looking to sell their private island at cost. What would you say to your own private island getaway? My treat, of course.
An entire island? That's really not...
Not enough. I agree. Shall I add some of my antique jewelry? It's just a few generations old.
No, Citrine, I don't need expensive gifts.
Really? Then, what sort of gift would you be more inclined to accept?
Well, if I can't talk you out of it. To be honest, I would prefer the kind of gift that money can't buy.
Something that money cannot buy.
No private islands, no jewelry. I value gifts that aren't defined by how much they cost. That's the best kind of gift a person can receive. Do you understand?
I see. Let me just think on this for a while. Farewell for now, Divine One.
Kind of gift that money can't buy. You know, I see both sides. I am one of the ones that I don't want people to spend a ton of money on me to get me things. But then I'm also on the other end, like, I want to spoil the people that I care about. So money's not usually an issue.
One of the corrupted!
The corrupted? Where?
Diamant! Help! Thanks for the save, Diamant. Sorry to trouble you like that.
No trouble at all. However, I must ask, how did that creature manage to overpower and frighten the Divine One?
It came out of nowhere. I just started running. I'm not really good with the corrupted.
Not good with them. You handle them in battle just fine.
It's different on the battlefield. I can spot them first, then steal myself before engaging. That last corrupted soldier got the drop on me. My guard was down. I'm an easy target for them outside of battle.
I don't follow.
Isn't there something that makes your skin crawl, Diamant?
I suppose hairy caterpillars can have that sort of effect on me.
Okay, let's say you knew you were about to see a big caterpillar. You'd have a chance to prepare. Now imagine you're eating dinner at home and a caterpillar suddenly drops onto your plate. Wouldn't that startle you? Wouldn't you cry out in surprise?
I probably would.
That's what sneak attacks from the corrupted feel like. Caterpillars dropping on my plate.
I understand. Very clear explanation, Divine One.
Well, that was a strange example, but I'm glad you followed it. Sorry you had to watch me struggle like that. How unflattering. I wish I was flawless like you, Diamant.
Flawless?
Flawless like you. Supports like that, honestly, are why I like Alear so much, because, yeah, like, they can be a badass in battle, right? But then you see, like, oh my god, you're just a scared little kid. Well, 1,000-year-old dragon, but still, you're terrified of certain things. And the character development they go through is great, I think. Alright, who's gonna wake us up this time? No one! What? What the heck, guys? Okay. Oh, you know what? We did the wake up event in the last episode, didn't we? It's the same Somniel session. That's why. Well, so we just took a little nappy nap before we head out to the Divine Paralogues yet again. And honestly, I think you guys are going to like this one. I do. It's one of my favorites. And the emblem we're going to get is also one of my favorites from one of my other favorite Fire Emblem games. There's really not a Fire Emblem game that I've played that I haven't enjoyed. But this one is near and dear to my heart. So, let's go ahead back to the Divine Paralogues. And remember, we had only one that we could access before, but now that we've beaten it, we're going to have access to a lot more. And if you want, you can put a guess in the comments below as to which paralogue we're gonna do. Got a couple more seconds to make a guess. Oh yes, and you can also do recall battles, so I can go back through and do these again if I want to. There's nothing that's gonna really happen. No experience, no items. So, the Divine Paralogue that we're going to complete is this one. The Magma Cavern. A bracelet has been sighted in a cavern of molten lava. Let's see what emblem we're going to find in the next bracelet. Because I'm really excited about this one. The Radiant Strategist. Who is it?
This place is sweltering. Are you sure there's an emblem bracelet here?
Ah, yes, I found it. This is the bracelet of the strategist.
That's a relief. Thank you, Tiki. I'll summon the emblem right away. Advise us, Emblem of Acumen!
So, it's finally happened. I can't say I've been looking forward to this.
Hi there. Thanks for answering our summons. I'm the Divine Dragon.
I am Soren. I suppose you're here to ask for my aid. I would prefer it if you'd bother someone else.
What?
There is only one person who commands my loyalty. You are not him.
Please, don't say that. We need your help.
Yet you seem reluctant to force me to give it. That seems to be your only available course of action if you really are so desperate.
That's a fair point, but I'd really rather come to an agreement.
Very well. Prove you're strong enough to be worth my time, and I'll consider it.
Really? You will?
You don't seem the type to take no for an answer, so it appears I have little choice.
Even so, I'm very glad. Thank you, Emblem Soren.
I only said I would consider it. Not exactly a paragon of listening skills, are you?
This is why I wish they would remake Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn with full voice acting, because Soren's got a sharp tongue and I love it. Soren was never a unit I cared for in the beginning, to be honest. He was a fleshy unit. He was, I didn't use mages much back then, but when you train him right, he's a force to be reckoned with, and he's a crowd favorite. So this is just telling us there's a lot of staff users on this map, so instead of consistently getting into the battle screen, enemy staff users are just going to do it on the main map. That's fine. So we do have access to more of our units in this one. In fact, we have access to a bit too many. I probably should have put this one off, but I think we'll be fine with 10. So we'll just use the units that we're going to use for our full story. That means Alchrist and Diamant can come in, get a little bit of experience as well. I've also been thinking about who I want to give Tiki to. And just for the HP gain alone, and a little bit of the extra defense, I'm going to give Tiki to Fram. Tiki also has the Revival Stone possibility, and since Fram is primarily a support unit, I think that goes really well with her. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Lady Tiki, let's go.
And you can see that brings her HP up by 5, so I'm happy with that. She's got a little bit more defense, she's got some more luck. Doesn't really change much of her other stats aside from her hit, her avoid, and her dodge, which can also help us avoid enemy hits and crits. And then, like I said, as a support unit, she's going to be able to, you know, help with those revival stones, so I like that. And then Soren, I believe, is probably going to go on Clan, just because he's fantastic as a mage support. Okay, let's swap some spaces here. What do I want to do? I think I play this map differently every single time I do it, and I usually end up sending like 3 or 4 units off to the side. I think I'm only going to send one, and I think it's going to be Yunaka. I'm going to let her kind of solo this side of the map, so I'm going to move her over here. Because these guys, I mean, they got a physical attack of 12, of 13, 29, because he has an Iron Great Axe, and then he's got a Mage attack of 15, and her defense and res, defense 11, res of 13. The only one who's really going to be any threat to her is this dude. And we're going to attack him first. So as long as she crits, we'll be fine. And then really, I mean, everybody else should be able to meet up kind of here in the middle and then along the bottom. So Yunaka's going to basically solo over here. Shouldn't be too bad. If I need her to turn in, you know, Micaiah, we can. I can keep Chloe kind of in the middle, close by, if needed, as my other massive crit unit. And then everybody else, I think we can just kind of start heading south to deal with this massive influx of units down here. Soren's down here. We'll take a look at him. He's got a lot of really good skills. First of all, his items, he's got Bolting, which is a multi-range tome, and I love it. He's got a Reflect Staff, so giving allies within 2 space 50% magic damage taken back to their foe. And Rexcalibur, which is a very high damage wind tome, which I believe in the original Path of Radiance, I think this was either an A or S tier tome, and now it's a D. Alright, what does he got? Anima Focus. When using tomes, unit inflicts defense -3 with fire, hit -20 with thunder, or move -2 with wind magic for 1 turn. Keen Insight Plus, when the unit deals effective damage, deals +7 damage. So we're going to leave Chloe away from him. Block Recovery. When attacking a broken foe with a tome, grants a chance the foe will remain broken. Chance increases with high speed. Flare. When attacking with tomes, inflicts res -20 on the foe, and unit recovers 50% of the damage dealt. I love putting this on a unit. If you're a mystical, there's an extra -10 to the foe's res, hence why I want to put them with Clan. And the Engage attack Cataclysm, used to attack foes in an area with fire, thunder, and wind magic at 40% damage. Wind is effective against flying, and if you're mystical, plus 10% damage. Again, another reason why we're going to be putting him with Clan. Alright. I think I feel pretty good about this setup. I can't move Alir. She's the only one that I would really want to move forward, but she's always in the back. Dumb. Let's go ahead and start.
Let us be done with this, then.
Volcanic bombs! Avoid any areas where it looks like they might fall.
So yeah, this is going to deal damage on impact. As long as we're not standing in a crater, we're fine. Defeat Emblem Soren, and if we are defeated, then yeah. And this music!
Let's go!
Alright, so yeah, like I said, defensive 11 for her, and this guy has a physical attack of 12, so he's going to do 2 damage to her, and she's just going to annihilate him. Alright, Yunaka solo this corner, and everybody else we're going to start moving down. So, I want to turn on my danger radius. I don't normally do that, but I want to see where people are. Now, we also have this kind of orangish red radius. This is for this dude here. He has, oh no, not him. Him. He's got a fracture staff, meaning he can break us just with his staff, so I got to be very careful there. Wait, we got an axe user here. Bringing in Diamant and Alir would probably be a good idea, but I don't think either of them can really get in. This is also a map where I'm probably going to use my engages a lot more. This map does kind of start enhancing some of the damage dealt.
My will is firm.
Though again, these levels
I'm ready.
do scale. If I do that, he's going to go... Well, wait, he has a still great axe, so if I do this right... Yeah, I'll move up Alfred. I almost called him Dimitri. He looks like Dimitri. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. He'll only do 12 damage if he hits.
Right?
We got Clan up here, and then Chloe.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna go ahead and put... No, I'll put right here. Got a Surge. Don't need that. I think that's so funny how the game puts enemies on these maps, but this is a recreation of... Is it Path of Radiance that this is a recreation of? It might be Radiant Dawn. It's one of the two. But in one of those games. It's been a while since I played them. You were in a magma cave. Yeah, 43%, one damn.
Another kill for me.
She's gone solo. It's that axe user is the only one that I'm concerned about. Haha! Miss. Nice. And again, the Divine Paralogue levels do scale. So if you were to do this later in your playthrough, you're going to have promoted units. You're going to have units that can do a lot heavier damage. And there's another effect with this map. We're going to start getting smoke spots on the map, which lessen our avoid. Okay. Oh. Okay, so here's my problem right now. If I move Yunaka here to start attacking this dude, she's going to be standing on a magma crater. But this will tell me at least how much damage I can do to him. I could take him out now, and I will take him out when he attacks me. Why? Because I will attack first since he has a smash weapon. So I'm not in any danger, and this magic user, he's not going to do a single darn thing to Yunaka. So let's focus down on this side here. Alright, we've got you with an Iron Great Lance, I think. Are you an armored unit? You are. So Saline or Clan. Saline's level 11. Clan is also level 11. Saline, take it. Because honestly, Clan will start being a lot more useful here very, very soon. Nice.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Alright. Who can still get to this range? Oh! I'm like, where was that? Okay, so Clan can take this guy out. I'll just get it right up in his face, because I think one attack will do it. Yep.
The strength of the stewards.
Alright, now we gotta be strategic here. So this thief is not gonna come and attack. He's too busy trying to flee. We gotta chase him down to get that rescue staff. This guy, however, will come and attack, and he's got an Iron Great Lance, so... Chloe, let's see how well you can crit. I have my Killer Lance on, good. I am gonna also move up Louis. Start getting that support. I want to start getting Diamant in the fray. Diamant tends to be a unit that I forget about, and then he ends up falling behind everybody else. I really don't want that to happen. So for now, we're just going to move everybody up. I have a staff possibility. I can heal Saline. Again, this is just for experience. The only way Fram is going to stay viable until she promotes. Once she promotes, Fram is going to become much more of a combat unit rather than just a simple healer. And we will have access to at least one other healer before the end of the game. I don't know if I'm going to get one or two. We'll see. Oh man, there's a lot of people standing on craters this round. It's fine. Bye! Yes! And spellcaster? Yep.
kill for me.
She's good. Alright. Can Chloe crit? No? Well, at least she didn't get hit. No crit, no hit. I'm okay with that. So yeah, all of that healing, all of the staff usage.
This smoke is obscuring our view. We should advance carefully.
That would be transitioning into a fight every single time. So yeah, smoke, it's gonna do all of that you see on screen. I'm not too concerned about it. I usually clear out the map before it becomes too much of an issue. Alright. Yunaka's gonna take this thief out. Actually, I'm gonna go down max range and not engage. Oh, she's not gonna take him out unless she crits.
Time to finish the job.
That's my girl!
That was a cinch!
Alright. Now it's gonna be getting her down here, so I'll just kind of start maxing her range, keeping her away from craters. And then, like, these guys will come on to her. You know, again, they're not going to do too much damage to her. She's got decent defense and decent res for this state in the game. So now we got to focus on these guys here. Who can I get some more experience onto? Everybody's actually all around the same level, which I'm not used to. I've been doing really good with my level management. But let's go ahead and get Diamond in there. And Diamond has an Armor Slayer. No point in using it because my steel sword's going to take him out, but just wanted to point that out. I did put that on him. Yo, there we go.
Victory is mine.
Okay. Diamond and Roy's bond levels up. Also, in the next episode, I may raise some bond levels. So this dude has an Iron Lance. I don't have any axe users in here. And then I have a sword. So Alfred's going to come in. Do a little bit of damage. And I do mean a little bit. He's not going to take out, but that's fine. This guy has a Rider's Bane. Yep. Maybe to take that guy out.
That was eye-opening.
And I think this is where I'm gonna split my team up a little bit. I'll have a couple go down here, and then I'll have a couple come around here. I think Chloe needs to also help go this way. I'm concerned about that Rider's Bane, though. 32. Physical attack 15 plus the... He should survive. I mean, if not, I have a time crystal. It's not a big deal. Alright, we got this thief to take care of here. Time to start rushing. As long as we're not getting into these craters. I know I shouldn't be putting my mages on the front line, but they're tanky enough right now that they can handle a hit or two. The mages in this game are actually pretty solid. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, yeah, so the mages are pretty tanky in this game. Like I said before, when I first played Fire Emblem, I wasn't a big fan of using mages. I think you just protected me. Thank you. Because they were real fleshy and they were, you know, easy to be taken down. But
serves you right.
I've noticed the mages in this game, at least in the early game, they're pretty good. And oh, well, would you look at that? Alfred's a little bit of a dodgy dodger. I'm not complaining. And here I was thinking, I'm gonna have to engage a lot more. I haven't had the need to do it at all. Alright, let's see if I can get Yunaka in a range to get hit by somebody. You? Okay. Now this armored unit, he'll do some decent damage to her if he hits. Because his hit is only 71, plus she's a dodger. She'll be fine. But I gotta take out these guys over on this side. So what I think I'm gonna do is I want to take care of this fracture guy first so he can stop breaking my units.
I'm ready to dig in.
I love crits.
And they live happily ever after.
And the crit animations in this game are beautiful. You couldn't do that in Three Houses. Like, the crit animations just weren't really a thing. And a lot of it was because of just the way the game was. Like, we had gambits and everything. We had battalions, and it just didn't work out, you know?
Underestimate me.
4% crit!
For the Divine Dragon.
So they definitely put some more effort into the ones here. But I love that Clan's like, you're talking about crit? I'm just gonna go ahead and crit. Move Louis. Louis can't take this guy out, really? Oh well. More experience for Alfred, who's probably gonna get MVP this run. It's gonna be between him and Yunaka. Kind of like always. It's almost always between him and Yunaka.
Serves you right.
Cool. Keep you there. Alright, so we got this dude who's gonna go after Yunaka, that's fine. We got this dude that's probably gonna go, he's probably gonna die. And then we just have the bottom part of the map to clear out. We're making pretty good time on this. Can Alir get down and kill this guy? Of course not. Let's get Alcris a little bit of experience. Bye! I thought he was gonna crit for a minute. They pause sometimes, like they readjust, and I'm like, is that a crit? Is it coming? Alright, I think Celine can take out... She cannot take out this thief. But that's okay. If I engaged and did a Warp Ragnarok, she could have, but... Although a 1% crit would have been cool to proc. Bring Diamond down as far as he can go. And then, is there anybody that could use healing that's within Fram's range? No, because everybody's being dodgy dodgers here, except for Celine, but she's out of Fram's range, so just move her up. I've either played this map enough that I'm understanding the mechanics of it now, or I'm getting really lucky. Try some of column A and more of column B, maybe. Aladdin reference. Oh! Not even a problem. Not even a problem. Okay. If I put her in the right position, Yunaka's gonna get attacked by 3 people. I just don't know if I can get there. Can I get there? I can. Okay. So Yunaka's going to go down into this corner, giving her a 16 and 16. So they'll each do 5 if they hit. And then this dude has an Iron Great Lance, which she could just come down and attack now from range. Oh, and that still gets them in there? Let's go. I think we know who our MVP is actually going to be. She just soloed this entire corner, and she's coming down here to take care of these guys. Alright, so the rest of this area here is safe, and I want to start moving them down. Chloe, again, I have to be very careful with, because if she gets in range of Soren, his bolting's not an issue because of her res, but if she gets in range where he can use Rexcalibur or anything, she's in trouble. So, I'm going to actually put her up here on a rock, because why not? Are you a range? No. Okay. And then you're gonna go here with your Killer Lance. And you're gonna move here. You're gonna move here. And, yeah, we'll keep Clan going this way. Why not? Okay, now to focus on some enemies here. So we've got one dude here. who's on the crater. We've got this dude here that I still need to take care of. Can Saline... Okay, I'm not worried about that. Just take out the knife user, please. And you notice how his attack percentage was 92 and 10 compared to before where he had like a 60% chance to hit and he only did 2 damage. So this really messes up with, you know, what you can do through your units here. I'm going to move Diamant here. And Alchrist is going to take this kill so that nobody has to stand on the magma crater. Although it wouldn't be a big deal because Fram can then heal.
I hope this is enough.
Another crit! 10%! Go Alchrist!
I had no choice but to win.
Beautiful. Alright, Fram is going to land on a magma crater, so we're going to keep her here. And you know what? What the hey? We'll put a Lear on the crater, because again, Fram can heal. It's not that big of a deal. It'll do like 10 damage. 9. Okay. So he should go after Chloe, because I think she's the only one in range. And here comes the Yunaka onslaught.
Dropped your guard.
Dropped your guard.
Another kill for me.
Yes, it is. Oh, and she's going to level up too.
Time to finish the job.
Back-to-back crit!
Was that too much?
No. That was not too much at all. Officially my highest level unit. And definitely going to be MVP. Nice. Didn't need the crit.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Man, this map is so simple right now. I remember it being so much more difficult. And I think it's because I didn't fully split my team until the bottom here, so. Alright. I gotta make a decision. I need most of my team to go this way and meet up with everybody else to tackle Soren. I need like 2 units to come down here, and the question is which 2 do I want? Maybe Diamant and Saline? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna move these guys down. There's Saline. I could actually probably have Saline solo that bottom portion and she would be fine. And then Diamant. Alir.
Our foes are strong.
Alir needs to get a heal, but I love how she says, our foes are strong. Girl, you got hit by a freaking magma ball. And Alchrist will get hit too, but that's fine. Okay. Yunaka has gotten more than enough experience, I think. But she also might be the only one in range who can do damage to this dude here, so... Unless I engage with Alfred. Oh no, Alfred can. So Alfred, we're gonna Iron Lance, take him out.
What a workout!
And move down. Get a little bit more experience. Never gonna complain about that. Get Chloe over here. Up on this thingy. That way she's kind of mid. And Yunaka. More experience for her too. Perfect! Yes, I know. Alchrist is taking some damage. That's fine. We can heal him later. Oh no, I'm glad I said 2 units because we have those Pegasus Knights over there that I didn't see the first time. Okay. Oh, can any of them... I feel like this is going to be the only place the Pegasus Knights can reach, so maybe... Man, I would love to throw Alir on there, but her movement is just not where it needs to be. Alright, Saline. You know what?
Emblem Engage!
How bad of a situation would I put myself in if I did this? Physical attack of 12, physical attack of 12, physical attack of 10, and you have a defense of 9? Oh my god. Bye. Saline can solo this entire section. Because mages are good in this game. Yeah. 12 to her 9. He's gonna do 3 damage. He's gonna do 3 damage, and that's if they hit. Soren can attack her with bolting, but 14 to her res of 14, he ain't gonna do any damage. Alright. And Diamant's gonna be on a magma crater. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's fine. Alchrist won't. And I'll keep, you know what? I think Chloe can handle these guys. They have axes, but she's pretty dodgy. 16, 16. She's got a defense of 10. They'll do 12 if they hit her. But again, it's an if they hit her. You know what? We'll engage.
My muscles are yours.
And we'll draw these guys to Alfred. Yunaka is going to end up on a crater, I think. Yeah. Which I'm not thrilled about because she doesn't have super high defense yet. I mean, super high HP yet. So, she'll get there. In fact, by the end of the game, she's going to end up having one of the highest HP totals. Like, her and Alir will have, like, the 2 top HP by the end of the game, if I play it right. Ugh, we gotta get some healing in. Who are you attacking? Alfred. Alfred's a dodgy dodger, man! You know what? This might be a good opportunity for Yunaka to engage. With these being armored units, getting her up there to do a little bit of damage would not be a bad thing. Oh, Saline can't take him out. Well, that's okay. Chain attacks, fine. She's fine. No! I didn't want you to break. My luck on not getting hit is running out. Okay. Alir's gonna get some combat experience. Finally. Why do they all laugh when they kill somebody? That's what I want to know. Nobody else can get down and help out, huh? No. Alright, Diamant. Move you over here. And still can't get... Oh, I can't get Fram down to heal. Thank goodness. Because Alir needs it.
That helps.
Yes, it does.
My resolve is unchanged.
Yeah, you'll be fine. One more hit at 4 damage isn't gonna kill you.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Because Soren's not gonna come after her.
Is it go time?
Yes. And honestly, that's probably the last attack Chloe will do. Because I am not putting her anywhere near Soren. Okay. Well, unless this guy tries to run up and attack her, but, I mean, he's at a weapon disadvantage, and he would do 2 damage, so he's gonna choose Sealy. Alright. Armored? Yeah. We're gonna engage.
Quick change!
There we go.
Hope is on our side.
Her magic isn't terrible either. I think she has inherently a decent magic growth. And we just got magic proficiency, so if I wanted to make her a sage, I could. Not going to, though. I do quite enjoy having her be a thief. I'm also at the point now where I'm like, I am fine putting people on Magna Creators because
The strength of the stewards.
I think I'm gonna do a massive heal in the next, like, turn or two. Once I get everybody down here a little bit closer, so I'm not gonna worry so much about putting them on Magma. I just want to get them pushed up. Alcris can go here.
I want to help you.
Another bolting. Oh no!
Ugh.
Because Soren's not going to come after her. Okay.
All flowers must.
No, 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 no. No, 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 that's not happening. Okay. Time crystal use. This, I mean, I get to show it off. This can help you rewind time. If you're familiar with the, if you're familiar with Divine Pulse from Three Houses, it works very much the same way. So, crap. Alright. Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
As I was saying, I've never used Echo. I don't think I can move again, though. Because I just thought
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Celine can take both of them out. Right? Hold on. This is not cheating, by the way. This is very much the way that's intended to be used. If I use Echo, it says I can attack 2 separate times. Is that true? Like, can I attack this guy and then attack the dude right next to him? And not get murdered by Soren?
I want to help you.
Yes! Okay, so fun fact. I've never used that before.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
I've never used Echo before. Okay, now we're good. We're fine. Okay. Now that my brain's back to, out of shock of Celine dying. I've never used Echo before. I've never honestly found a use for it, but I guess that would be one. So Celine in that scenario was boxed in by two sword users, and because one was able to hit her, then Soren was able to take her out. And yeah, I don't need to worry about that happening now, which is beautiful. I totally didn't even remember that was an option. So, but that's what the Time Stone does.
Sort of like that, maybe?
It's infinite in its uses, which kind of takes away the classic tone of the gameplay. But do I care? Not really. Because quite honestly, I'm gonna actually move Yunaka down here now. I play the game to play it. I could have played this on casual and it not been a big deal. I'm more likely to use stuff like the Time Crystal when I'm playing on Classic, though, because I don't want to use the units and have them die and stuff. And there are people who
I will not be afraid.
there are people who don't care for it. In my mind, I'm like, I play the game to have fun. I like to focus mainly on the story. So if you're gonna give me a tool that can let me do that and, you know, keep my characters alive, then that's what I'm gonna use, you know? Okay, he went for a different strat that time. Cool. Now, Louis is the other one that's kind of dead in the water at this point. Not anymore, like, really no more use outside of, because he's a mage and Louis can get seriously hurt. So what I need to do is I need to start moving up my peeps who have
I can keep going.
higher res. But to do what I really want to do, I also need to get Yunaka in range of a healer. Which is fine. So I'm gonna actually come down here. If he does Cataclysm on Yunaka, it's only gonna do 6 damage, but I want to get rid of this guy.
Hope is on our side.
I forgot that he just did a reflect. Alright. So if they each... We'll see. I mean, I could probably take Soren out right now if I really wanted to. Yeah. So we're in no danger. Let's just see what other little bits of possible experience we can get. Really
I've
just
got
on
this.
Alir? Not you. It's gonna be here on Chloe. So again, like I said, the Divine Paralogues are gonna make me pretty overleveled, and these guys are all pretty good with like being close to levels, so can Alfred do an override and take him out? No. Alright, you know what? Why don't we end it?
That was unimaginable.
Easy enough. And Alfred levels up. We're getting close to time anyway, so I figure good time to close this out. And, not surprisingly, Yunaka and Micaiah ends up being the MVP. I mean, she soloed a quarter of the map on her own, so of course she's the MVP. Though Alfred would have been a close second, I'm sure.
That's enough. Let's end it here. Don't look so nervous. You performed rather well.
Does that mean you'll join us?
I am willing, though I suspect my involvement might cause problems for you.
What makes you say that?
I sense you will find my advice difficult to follow. As an example, my mercenary group was tasked with sheltering the princess of a ruined country. At one point, we were surrounded by enemy soldiers looking to capture her. As the group's strategist, my advice to our commander was to surrender her immediately. My logic was that, as mercenaries, gold was our priority. We had no moral obligation to her. Circumstances later changed, but I stand by the advice I gave at the time. I would give it again.
You're right to think I would disagree with that advice, but wrong to think I wouldn't value it. Difficult decisions need to be looked at from every angle. So I actually think it's a good thing that we have such different perspectives.
I could debate you on that point, but I don't see it getting us anywhere. Instead, let me give you this advice. Follow your own ideals.
What do you mean by that?
War is cruel. Wishful thinking won't bring you victory, but sticking to your convictions will. If war has taught me anything, it's that sheer determination can alter the course of history. So go on believing as you do. Continue forward in your own way. I will support that.
I understand. Thank you, Emblem Soren. I know there will be hard choices ahead. I'll be counting on you to help me make them. In the meantime, it's great to have you with us.
And we have Emblem Soren, offensive magic, manipulating the conditions of battle. We can assign a decoy, which I don't typically use, but I might try, to make an ally more likely to be attacked. That could be something we be able to use on Louis for some, physical attackers. Bolting will strike distant foes. It actually even shows him with clan, I think. Yeah, which is funny because that's who I'm going to put him on. Flare is great. We've got Cataclysm. I'm excited. And now the animations are back to normal, yay. Oh, look at that. I've been playing for 12 hours. Not surprising. We are on episode 15, I believe. So, and those first few episodes were only about a half an hour to 40 minutes, but I've since upped it to make sure each episode is around an hour long. But we'll go ahead and talk to Soren.
Not bad.
Your results here were satisfactory. I'm convinced we can help each other. And Soren was always the blunt one. He's a big standout just from his attitude with the Grail Mercenaries and in both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, and 180 ingots, yes. And he's right. He does advise in that game, like, we should just leave her. We should hand her over to the enemy. And Ike's like, what? No, we can't do that. And if you haven't played Path of Radiance, it's definitely one of my favorites. I love the story. I like the gameplay. There is a chapter in there, it's chapter 17, I think, where it just gets brutal because you have, like, 4 battles back to back to back to back. And it's just like, like you have no inventory management in between that at all. But we'll run into a couple of scenarios like that in this game. We'll have, like, a couple of sections where we have, like, 2 chapters we gotta do back to back, but it's not crazy. We'll get there when we get there, but in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a like and a comment down below, and consider subscribing, especially if you want to see more Fire Emblem Engage. And as always, I'll wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.